G'day Bushes, Cookie here. We're at Orbost. Wonderful day here. It's only March still, but first pre-season run-arounds. We've got a bit of a practice match going on here today between Bairnsdale and Orbost. We're up at Orbost. We've got Kieran Vickery here from the famous Vickery stable. How are you, Kiz? How you feeling, mate? You're blowing a bit. You've just had your first 15, 20 minutes of footy for the year.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think it's 23, but it feels about 30, doesn't it? Mouth's pretty dry. So, yeah.
And you haven't even had a chance to have a drink, mate. I should have brought you one over. Sorry about that. How's the pre-season going? How have you been going yourself, and how the boys been travelling?
Yeah, pretty good. We obviously had a pretty good year last year. We want to take that next step, though, and yeah, we got a couple of new coaches this year. Clancy's obviously he's won a few flags down at your lawn, and yeah, keen to get him on board and see what we can do this year.
Excellent, and I did speak with Brett before. He looks like he's done himself a bit of an injury. We might ask him later, or that he would have copped a bit over that.
Yeah, he was water skiing, so he was supposed to get it off last week, and they said 6 more. So I think he's a bit flat about that.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Well, we'll ask him how it happened, and he might tell us a more exaggerated story. We know the truth, mate. So yourself, how's the body? You had a great year last year. You're primed, ready to go.
Yeah, body's feeling good. I'm keen to go. It's good to be playing with Byron as well this year. So yeah, just excited to see what we can do.
Excellent. You might even get the big shot down here for a couple of special guest appearances.
We'll see. I don't know. He came a few times last year, but yeah, see how we go. Now Byron's on at Bairnsdale, we'll probably see him a bit more.
Yeah. And Cooper at Carlton?
Yeah, he's having another year down there, so he's enjoying it, yeah.
That's good, mate. Great. Listen, thank you. We'll let you quickly go. Yeah. Good luck for the year. Thank you, and we'll see you during the year. Thanks, Bushes. G'day Bushes, Cookie here. We're still up here in Orbost. Wonderful day for it. We've got Orbost running around with the Redlegs today in a bit of a pre-season warm-up match. I've got Brett Morrison here with me, who's one of the new coaches at Orbost. Brett, first things first, what have you done to yourself?
Well, I had a pretty bad skydiving accident. I had a water skiing accident and fractured a vertebrae in my neck. So I've had a couple of months in this neck brace and one more to go. So I've been pretty lucky this year co-coaching with Clancy Bennett that he's been able to take control most of the pre-season. Because every time someone kicks a footy, I'm looking around to see where it is. So we've been really lucky in that sense. So yep. So another month to go and I'll be back on deck full time.
Well, hopefully you have a full recovery, and we have to play the videos in order because Kieran just told us you had a skiing accident, and I said let's see if he makes up a more romantic accident. You should have stuck with the skydiving. Yeah. So mate, about the footy, and we'll be quick because you got plenty on. How's the pre-season been? How are the boys shaping up?
Pre-season's been great. Yeah. It's been structured a little bit different this year, and I think most guys have bought in. Well, everyone's bought in. We've had a lot of youth come and do their pre-season, and a lot of the older guys probably started a little bit later, but since they've started, intensity's been right up there. It's been great. Yeah, and Clancy's a bit of a fitness freak, so he might have scared a few off early, but they're on deck, so it's great.
Oh, the boys definitely look fit, and you've got a fairly young side by the look of it.
Yeah, we've got a fair bit of youth, which has been a strength of ours in the last couple of years. We've been in Orbost. It's only a small pool, and we've had to draw on our thirds a lot. Yep. And now those guys are now employed in the town, and they'll be a strong part of our senior footy group in time to come. So, which is really lucky for us. Yeah.
Awesome, Brett. So, who do you have round one? I should know the answer to that.
We have Lucknow in round one. Yeah.
Just as well you knew the answer to that.
Glad I did.
So, well, that'll be a good hit out for you. Grand finalists last year.
Yeah. Previous years we've matched up quite well against Lucknow. We've knocked them off once and had a draw with them in the last 2 seasons, so we think we match up really well against them, but it's always a challenge to play those guys that are playing off at the end of the year to start up with, so yeah.
Excellent. Well, listen, thank you, Brett. We'll let you get back to the business.
No problem.
Great to meet you.
Same to you.
Good luck with your neck. Good luck with the season. We'll try and catch up with you during the year.
Sounds great.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thanks,
you.
Bushes. Hey Bushes, Cookie here again. We've got 2 of Orbost's finest young men here. We're here again today. The Saturday pracky match, Orbost versus the Redlegs. We've got
Gus.
And
Jake.
What position are you playing, Gus?
Just in the back line.
Yep, excellent. What about you?
Midfield today.
Midfield, good. How are you going, boys? Bit hot today.
Oh, it's a bit of a hot one. Yeah, sweating it out.
Have you had a good pre-season? You feeling fit now, or you're not quite yet?
Nah, feeling fit. We've had a good pre-season, yeah.
Excellent. And what about this year? You had a great finish to last year in particular. What do you think will happen different this year to get you all the way?
I reckon we've put in extra effort over the pre-season, so hopefully that carries us through, and yeah, we're well prepared, so just see how we go. That's
good. Now, one last, you boys are ready to go. Listen, Bushes, I'll let these boys go. They're that keen to get on. They're not even interested in the bushes. So, well done, boys. Good luck this year. Thanks, guys.
Take it easy. Good on you. Ready?
G'day, Bushes, Cookie here. We're still down here in Orbost, having a wonderful day. We've got Clancy Bennett here, who's one of the co-coaches in Orbost in 2026. Clancy, great to meet you, mate. They did say to us on the bench, he's the fit-looking bloke out there. We've been waiting for a rotation for a long time, mate. How you going? How you feeling right now about the pre-season?
Yeah, it always feels like we've done a bit of work and you get to this first real hit out and you feel like you haven't done much. So the lungs are going, but hopefully the second win kicks in soon.
Excellent, mate. No, listen, you look like you've done the work. The boys, a fair few young fellas, we've interviewed a couple. Things are feeling good this year?
Yeah, they are. Like, it's a new era for the footy club after Peter Seal stood down after 5 or 6 years and he put a lot of work in. So we're still kind of creating our own identity a bit on the back of his work, but there's a really positive feeling around the place about where we can go this year.
Excellent. And Clancy, you come from Orbost. You've been away. You played a lot of good footy away, and you've come back, which is a great story. Tell us where you've been other than Orbost in recent years.
Yeah, so I left Orbost about 30 years ago. We moved to South Gippsland and Melbourne North. So grew up playing a lot of footy there. Also spent about 5 or 6 years playing in the Wimmera League at Dimboola, and I started teaching a bit of time in Adelaide, following my wife Laura over there with some of her work, and then came back to Melbourne North. And about 3 or 4 years ago, came back to East Gippy to Orbost. So a bit of a journey.
That's awesome, mate, and the town would love to have you back. Listen, definitely, talking to you, you're a very professional operator, and we want to wish you all the best this year. All the Orbost fans, make sure you get down here because what we've seen today on a Kick in the Bush is very professional. I reckon you blokes are going to give it a real good shake this year. We'll find out all the goss for you back in Bairnsdale, what's going on with Lucknow and Wyong and that. No, your first game's against them. So good luck. Great to meet you, Clancy, and good luck for the year. Thanks, mate.
Great to meet you, Cookie.
Thanks, Bushes.
Just with this quarter now, we're going to start introducing the extra guys that have been on the bench, so we'll be doing a lot more rotations, all right? So just be aware, Rossi and the guys that are doing the run are doing a really good job there, and it's quite hard. It's the first time we've done it this year, all right? It's going to be even harder this second half. So just make sure, don't come to the bench saying, who's coming on for me or whatever, all right? Just stay in the game and realise what's happening, okay? Our structure and organisation is going to keep us in the game, so let's make sure that between the arc stoppages, we've got the right representation, all right? Let's make sure when the ball's on the deck, we've got the right setup around the stoppage, all right? It's probably something that we haven't done all that well, okay? So let's make sure our forwards have lined up in eye shape, okay? Back our teammate to win the ball. If we're going to do that, we need to really give him an exit kick, don't we? Because he's got nothing.
Hey, Bushes, here with Tommy Smith, assistant coach of Orbost, here today. Boys are running around. Tommy, you've been blowing, mate. How you feeling? She's hot.
She is hot, mate. Yeah, no, it's probably perfect conditions for footy. Probably a little bit too warm, but this is what it's about: get in early and see what the boys have got over the summer and have that first blowout and good hit out. Yeah.
And you boys, I think you're about 4 weeks off your first game against Lucknow. Yeah. So this is, blow the cobwebs out. Have you got any more practice matches?
Yeah, we definitely have. Yes, like you said, get the cobwebs out here. A couple of weeks we head up to Merimbula. We play an annual against them. They come down last year, so we're looking forward to head up there in a couple of weeks' time, up on the Sapphire Coast, and once again just practice what we've been rolling through and get ready for round 1. Yeah, against Lucknow here.
And Tommy, you're an original Orbost boy. You've played in a few other places, and you're back. How does it feel to be back?
Yeah, look, once you cross the line here at Orbost, I think everyone who has it sticks in your heart. It's a good club, and playing with a young bunch of kids is what I'm about now, and just trying to lead them a little bit forward. And while they want you to play alongside them, it keeps your belly fired up and it makes it easier for me to say yes and jump in with them, and really looking forward to whatever challenge comes ahead, and I'm just watching growth really now.
Excellent. And Tommy, so we've spoken to pretty much the whole suite of coaches. It's a new suite, I think. Yeah. Full new set of coaches, so new era. Yep. I suppose from your point of view, if we'll come back and talk to you, say halfway through the season, you've played everyone once. Yep. What are you hoping that you've achieved?
Look, we just want to be competitive. Obviously, we like it up here and call it a bit of a fortress. You don't know how other sides, there's a lot of talk goes in and out and players come and go. As you say, we have a new brand of coaches, but everybody here that is coaching now has coached before. They've got good background history, and Moz and Clancy, they've got the reins. They're no dills, and look, having each other to bounce off, I think, is a really good thing, because sometimes being the head coach and making those one-on decisions it's just good to bounce off of someone else. So I reckon our boys we've got good people to follow there, and come in once we've played everyone once, just be middle pegging and reset and go from there where you need to be towards the final end.
Beauty. Well, listen, thanks, Tommy. Good luck for the year. Bushers, keep an eye on Orbost this year. I reckon it's going to be a big year. Thanks, mate.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.